She ride with me, yeah. Hold it down when you're in the streets. She grind with me, yeah. Put in work, let me push them.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. What it do, what it does, what's happening. We're back again with another lit video. It's your number one hype queen and your number one inconsistent hun. We're gonna go on and proceed and pretend like I never left. No explanations needed, but I'm back. And I'm hoping I can make it up to you guys by doing a little bit of a story time. So, you know, I've got vibes because it's been how long now? Since my last upload. It's been a span. So, hi guys, I miss you so much. It feels weird. Yeah, I'm happy also because there's somebody also watching me do the story time. So it's a little bit awkward nyana vibes, but it feels good to be back. So today we're just going to be doing another episode of Man I Trash, obviously. I gotta keep brand ambassador. So I'm gonna do a little a story time about why I don't rate industry niggas and why I don't date industry niggas anymore. So I'm gonna tell you about this one time I decided to be a fufunyak. Where do I even start with this gent? Let's give him a name. That's how it's going to go. Let's give him a name. The last video I did, the guy was called Sniper. So this one is light skinned. He's a con artist vibe. He's a shady nigga. So obviously can I name, you know what it is, you know what time it is. It wouldn't be a story time without I'm a bev. We're going to call him Conman. Okay, so I met Conman. I think I was still dizzy at the time. I don't even know why I gave him a chance. I don't even know why he was even a thing to begin with. At the time I had a friend, ex-friend. So we used to do like Thursdays are like a proper my days. Like Thursdays I go ham and Thursdays are just, you know, my go-to days. So every Thursdays we used to go out every time without failure. So homeboy, I think that's what he said. He saw me on Instagram. So and then he started liking one of my pictures and then I kept it moving. And then jiggy fast forward to one specific Thursday. And I shared a essay name with my friend, but it never clicked for the cousins, right? So my friend at the time, it's my ex-friend getting call her
Vibes.
Yes, I'll call her Vibes. So Vibes, so me and Vibes, what do you call this, Rhapsody? Rhapsodies used to have these little, what do you call this, cocktail hour items. So we went there. We're looking cute, you know, everything is on point, everything is on fleek, the drinks are coming in, the vibe, you know, we're having a great time. So hadn't homeboy walks through. And then, you know, like typical light skin nigga vibes. He's there trying to, you know, act slick, you know, trying to finesse. And I'm just there on some, you know guys, so I'm just on some. Only to discover how the homeboy and Vibes are cousins. I'm like, okay, this is awkward. So he's on some, what are you guys drinking? You know how you know like how guys are, they always want to show off and show out. So he's on some, what are you guys drinking? I think we had ordered a platter at the time and we were drinking cocktails. Like Cosmopolitan. I still remember this day because that's my favorite drink. So I had my Cosmo there and then he's like, no, I'll handle the bill. I'm like, you'd be like perfect vibes. Because, you know, I'm stingy with my money so I can, you know, I get to keep my change. I'm like, alright, cool. And he's on some, okay, do you need more drinks? I'm like, hell yeah, like why not? But still over something to be when we could go out without the curfew and all of that nonsense. So homeboy pays for the bill because I think at the time he was boys with some guy who was DJing in there at the time. So I think that's why he had came to the venue. So but he didn't sit with us, he just chatted with Vibes. I'm like, okay, cool. Show me. And why didn't you tell me who I am, homeboy? Family. Can I saw him? Because you know I'm a sucker for light skin dudes. But yeah, in these days I'm not gonna play myself and do that anymore. So if you're dark skinned, drop your CV. Eh, Chumi, Chumi, I don't know some play homeboy. But no, you don't even go there. So there's always this girl code about if I was to have a brother or somebody close to me, like homegirl can't, vibes with them or talk to them on that kind of level. Like it's just a written rule. So I'm like, so no, I'm not going to follow that rule because homeboy wasn't bad looking. Good hell, he was just a midget. He wasn't like my type of height. He wasn't my kind of preference. So no offense. So homeboy then leaves, and then fast forward to the next day. I go to it, bought us drinks. This guy's a waste of time. You're gonna cry real tears. He's a douche. Hey, he has baby mama trouble. Hey, this. Hey, this. So if you like stress, so like she's yapping too much, and you know what? I'm unbothered. I really don't care. I'm going to do. So I'm like, I bet. The next day, he texts. He sent me a message. I think he sent me a message. So the whole time he's doing this. How about, guys, mind you, when you're single, you're always trying to weigh your options. Who's vibing who, like one like. So at the time I was still talking to somebody that I was really invested in, and at that time I was really looking for anything serious because it gets yet again from just a fucked up toxic situation. So I was just living, I was just chilled. Because about the stress, little did I know what I'm calling for stress, entertaining this motherfucker. I'd bet. Fast forward, we start texting. I don't even know. Hey, he sent me a message and I replied, but I wasn't vibing like that. But I knew he was still persistent. Trying to talk to me, so I want to make you my girl. Hey. No, I said, my grades already in time. Do it. This trash niggas. Hey. So I'm just talking to him just to talk to him, but I'm still not vibing at the time. I think fast forward to a week and I'm like, okay, no, he's smart, because he is smart. So he's much like he has his shit and okay, he doesn't have his shit in order. Let me not lie, but he's smart. He can hold a conversation, and it's not like a low IQ conversation. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, no, he can hold a conversation. But the thing with this gent is, why like. He's just on some like fast forward to 2 weeks. He's on some, now we're like dating. I'm like, no, we're not dating. I told you what I don't want to date. I told you I'm not into your vibe. I'm just doing my own thing. I'm like, I'm enjoying life. Can I not be stressed? So he's on some, no, I'll try to be patient. But why didn't you want to do this? I think, and then we started hanging out for a while. We started hanging out. We like ran errands together, whatever. And guys, happy homeboy, guys. You embarrassing. So I remember this one time. So we were going out, right? He tells me, guys. He tells me, he sends me a message, Are, we're going to this event. I'm like, I bet, let's go. And then it's like, what are you wearing? What am I wearing? What? It's like, okay, can you wear like this? Good, he wanted us to match. How the guys have their life planned all out. So I'm like, we go to this event. No, I skipped a part. I get after the talking. He forces me into a relation. He legit like forced me to say yes. Okay, no, let's do this. And I specifically told homeboy, I don't like playing games on telephone. At the time, I just felt like if I'm going to do this and commit to this situation, you better not waste my time. I made it specifically clear to him, I don't want to waste my time. I told him, I'm adding you. So I'm adding you. I'm like, okay, no, good. Dude, guys, I specifically told him, good. If I had to write it in bold, I would have. So he's like, okay, no, this, we're on the same page. Hey, guys, he sold a motherfucking dream. Like I can't even explain. it's because that's how clean his lies were. Like no, we're on the same page. Yada 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 yada. Like, okay, I bet, let's do this. So I have to cut communication with homeboy that I was vibing with. I'm like, I started being distant, but I get distant because I don't know what his situation was. So I'm just keeping him on the side burner just to see if this relationship was gonna go anywhere. So fast forward to this event. He's also okay. I'm like, okay. Maybe industry things, this is how the game goes. I'm like, alright, okay, cool. So I call my chomi. So I forward the message to my chomi. I guess it's like chomi man. So we get to the event, we're all messed up, we're all lovey-dovey, so nice, so lit, so order. Like we're vibing, and just people happy also were just shocked at the time. That is, what the hell, dude? What are you even doing with this gent? And also, when did this happen? Also, guys, men are trash, indoor are trash. These niggas knew what kind of fugazi shit this nigga would do behind my back, and they wouldn't tell me. And Tuna sister Horobon, homeboy is shady. So I had to figure out that, and they only tell me this after the breakup, after discovering like a whole lot of nonsense. I'm like, guys, why didn't you? Because I'm your sis. Guys, in daughter will always look out for in daughter. The West, the boys will always have each other's back. So, what did I expect? So we're vibing. We're like, people are shocked. Okay, when did this become a thing? So, like, when did the baby mama leave? Because now he told me, okay, no, the baby mama is not in the picture. Yada yada yada. This. So I'm like. Also because we're out in public, like you can't cheat if people know. Like I just thought, okay, no, people obviously know okay, this is a thing now. Okay, sharp, cool, vibes, moving on. So now fast forward to the whole entire relationship. We're running errands together. He picks me up in the morning, we do his errands, I do my errands. It's a thing. Every day it's a thing. Like, at least I swear to God, guys, when I'm telling you, this guy legit, I think 5 times a day sort of vibes. 5 times. Well, 5 times that's a lot in a week. Never trust any daughter. So this one time I'm with my other ex-friend. Another time it's a mom. Another time it's a snakes. So snakes is on some. Okay, let me be nice. Let me be nice. I can't call somebody snakes. Names, please. Names. My IQ is disappointing me. Okay, get Lamita Pax because she lived, that's, Lamita Pax. So Pax on Tare to me because she was at the back. So homeboy was driving. I don't know where we were going at the time, and I'm sitting on the passenger seat. So homeboy, he's getting calls or whatever. So homegirl in the back is sussing whatever's happening on homeboy's phone. So like she's itemizing what homeboy is talking to somebody, and this somebody, there's a certain tone in that text that she's being given. So as soon as homeboy jumps out of the car, homegirl at the back on Tarashimikana, homeboy is texting so and so and so. Here time it's a homegirl because she looks like Busisi time it's a midnight staring. Actually here time it's a midnight staring. So it's like homeboy texting like a midnight staring. And the texting tone was different. Like it's a vibe, it's like a thing, that thing. I'm like, no, he wouldn't. Me being the idiot that, no, he wouldn't, no. Like, because I'm at this point, but I don't address it in the car because it would have been so obvious to what is going on. Like, I'm a very calculative hand. Like, I'll just let things slide. But when I do eventually get to the truth, I have my files, I have my receipts, I have everything on lockdown. Everything is aligned. When I come to you, I need to have receipts. So I'm like, okay, no, it's fine. Second incident that happened, I think we had he told me, because we were together the whole time, so he had to go get his laptop or whatever, and I'm still with Pax in the back. I think he believes the same day. It's the same day. So homegirl brings the laptop. So homeboy leaves the car, but she's explaining that girl basically was just demanding answers. Who are they? What? Then guys, not over my guys. I don't have time for drama. I don't live for drama. So I'm just ignoring the whole nonsense because I had a gig at that time. I had a gig that I was going to. So homeboy is chatting with homegirl, explaining, oh no, that's just my friends, this. I'm like, okay, when did we get to this level? Okay, sharp. Fast forward to story say this is how snakes is so snakes. Con man vibes on stories. So now I get more because now in this midnight staring hand is a constant factor. Baby mama, but our conversations, our arguments are about this midnight staring hand. Why we see you? So he's also like, you know how like light skin niggas will be on some, oh, you're tripping, I'm tripping. You got me fucked up. So I let it slide. One time it's about to banana drugs, guys. Drugs. One time he locks me in the room also and leaves with the keys like for a whole entire day because I was mad at him. It's another day when I'm now thinking about it, I'm like, the bonus three. He locks the room. He locks the room, leaves the whole entire day, and I had a gig to get to. Mind you, I had a gig because I was organizing some event at the time. What were we doing? Fashion mentor at the time. I was doing fashion mentor at the time. So my boss is calling, it's just a mess. He comes later in the day, fucked up as hell. I'm like, it's okay, just get me to my gig. Let me do what I need to do. Sharp. Midnight serum also calls on the way to the gig, and he's using a very funny tone, and I'm just on my phone. I'm like, okay, no, I know you're really you're testing me. One take a two man. Guys, 3 times are so long. Why is this on 90 minutes already? Okay, cool. So midnight staring while later, and then homeboy answers. I slam the door, leave for an event because first of all, on to my room and kept me the whole day. My bosses are mad. Everybody's blowing up my phone. After that, your midnight staring hand is calling you and you're lying. It's okay. In fact, I just need to leave. Let me go. So I go. This is a build up to show you this gent omanga. So this one time, this fateful night, because he was living with his roommate, right? His roommate is a rapper, sort of. Like he's a rapper, not sort of. He's a rapper. So usually like they chill in the thingy, they record whatever. So I leave him on a Saturday. Was it on Saturday? I think I spent the night on a Friday. Yes. And then Saturday, he told me he was going to my womb or some shit like that. And I'm like, okay, cool. So at the time, I was using a very fucked up phone. So that phone, like one charger only. So that meant I couldn't like use any other charger. So my phone is dead. So my cousin, because seeing that I'm struggling, I don't have a charger. And homeboy was I couldn't know this is on a Saturday. So even me going to the house, I'm thinking I'm just going to talk to the roommate, my charger and and keep it moving and keep it cute. Sharp cool. So Katsana by the door, thank God the door was open. I find the boys and the roommate there chilling, making beats. And one of the female friends is there that just vibing to the music, So now I get my account and get his phone. Now do you know, like, do you see how fucked up that is? So I'm like, ooh, her phone. I'd call. Okay, ignore. Guys, get that. roommate are like, oh shit. Usually, guys, those guys are really like, usually when I'm there, like, you know, it's just cool vibes, like, you know, that they're happy to see me. But today, Nelly, oh shit. I'm like, oh shit. What is going on? And we're like, too. Like, hopefully, like, everybody's cold. We're like, too. Hey, yo, dog, I think you need to land this side. Oh, you need to land this side. Oh, why is he landing this side? Can I just go to where I know I normally go? So I knock on the door. Who is it? Who is it? Hey, Bula. I need to get my charger. And I'm still even confused for why you're here. Because all I know is you give me a minute in it. Oh, give me a minute in it. But to my scratch daughter would say so he takes a good minute to open up. So I'm knocking, like right now I'm getting fucking pissed. Can you open this door? I'm giving you like legit 5 seconds to open this door. So he said, so he eventually opens the door, you guys. It's in daughter. So I'm looking at the bed. The bed is messy. He's sweating. He's shirtless. Midnight staring. The same hand that we're always arguing about is there. Skipper Rasen say, my guys, who commotion. Mind you also, but to be left any regular man come me. The bed is messy. The nerve. So he's just there quiet. What annoyed the shit out of me is he's quiet. He's just there. Baby girl there, Len is just mute. I'm like, ooh. Mind you also, this fucker had took my passport. So I needed it back. But I don't want to talk to him. I don't want to ask him. Homeboy decides so to keep quiet. He decides to keep quiet. So I look at him. Okay, I don't have time for this. I'm going to be the bigger person. I am going to contain myself. I am going to be the girl that I know that I am. A very disciplined hand. If I get such a I ask him, where's my passport? Why is soup? I get it. I can't guys. But so I don't have time for this. They're just there, frozen, quiet. Guys, I was so mad. Why the fuck are you just sitting there quiet? Like, he's holding me here. I'm like, ooh, I know it's outside. I you know how us girls be. I know it's outside. I'm black on her hand. Midnight staring is just there, so confused. Glenn, skipper as a house in Helena. The bed, good. I'm just disgusted at this moment. It's like, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Hey. I'm like, you got me fucked up. So the roommates both up because they know there's a lot of commotion in the passage. So that got about that's what's happening. In this moment we're battling it out. Got it, guys. It was just a mess. Me and I staring and one to hello. It's a good thing and Len she also kept quiet because it would have been a different situation. Also, had she said anything. Then fast forward after the whole commotion, I left. Galala the roommate, guys, deuces, and I'm so mad because I acted out of character. But by the thing, also you just kept quiet. Also, you're disgusting. Like, when do you cheat? Because for all I know is, like, we've been spending like almost every day together. Also, what the fuck is going on? Because you're not even explaining anything. So I get into the car. I tell my cousin, come on, I get my cousin. You won't even believe what the fuck I saw. Homeboys in town. Homeboys with another shorty. Mobilao. Like, it's, and my cousin's on some why I got dog. So I called my cousin. My cousin is not picking up because they were tight also with my other cousin. He's not picking up. Guys, the stress I had. So homeboy decides to stay behind. He decides to come to my house, I think an hour later. I think I made him wait outside and he was calling. I eventually opened. He gets into the yard. Hey, it's not what it looks like. Hey. I'm like, why didn't you explain all this nonsense while we were there? Why did you have to wait to come to my house if you felt like it wasn't what it was? So do you think I'm an idiot? So he sounds like, no, you're tripping. Hey, we were not even doing anything. Hey, first of all, you guys were looking so sus. The situation that I read the situation proper. Only to find out he's been dating this girl. So I don't even know who was the side between me and the hand, because like it was, guys, men indoor and men are trash. So I'm like, so you've been dating this hand for a while now? I was like, nah, come on, like the same hand that we've been having arguments about is the same hand that I'm catching you with. When I on beds, come 2 kids because that hand is young. The disrespect of it all is that hand is young. So now it's going to be a conversation of hey, Dash just did this, this happened. And making me a topic of discussion more. So that was my chat with him. So he thought I was joking when I told him it's over. I don't do love backs. I don't play for that team. I don't fuck around. Like, I'm like, okay, no, it's fine. I hear you. But I be like, because at that time I was so obsessed with having CFC. I'm like, let's go buy CFC. Got my CFC and just did the fuck out. And that was the last time I saw him. And we were done. And I never saw him again. And I never took his calls again. And he thought I was playing when I said I specifically told him, when I do catch you, I'm not going to forgive any shit that you do. So guys, that's how men continue to still be trash, and I will catch you on the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and do subscribe. Comment if, oh my god, who is blowing up my phone? Do subscribe, hit the notification bell, and comment. And we're back again. We're gonna try to stay consistent this time. I know I'm probably lying, but at least I made it up with this story time. I hope you enjoyed it. Catch you on the next video.